Hello, my friends. So, if today's date, June the 29th, is your birth date, this is a reading for you for this year. It's a four-card pull, a general energy card, a challenge card, something you might face this year, an action you can take to keep balance this year, and an outcome card. Where might this lead for you? So, the general energy card of the year is the flame. Many cultures believe the flame of our personal body sits in our abdomen. It is. It's also connected to both the passion of the second chakra as well as the passion and will of the third chakra, the abdomen chakra. So in this center lies our fire center, and the fire center, at first it says, I want to stay alive. I want to get what I want met, and I will myself to go forward. And the will is the fire that sits in our center. Where we use our will is how we use our center. What will I do? What will I say? Where will I go? How will I enact it? How will I stay alive? How will I get what I need met? And to go after those things is to use the fire, is to use the will, is to use the anger, is to use the purpose and the drive to make something better for yourself. Now, the higher you go in understandings in your life, the more you're going to put into your will, your sense of spiritual passion, your sense of some kind of possible mission, your sense of some kind of devotion, your sense of just the idea of healing those old fires that burnt you, and healing those and replacing those with some new fires that don't burn you out so fast, that hold you up and keep you steady, that don't either drop you and make you cold or burn you out with your candles being burned at both ends. So this is all about the flame and the passion and the use of anger and the use of fire, and particularly the use of your will in your life. So what is the challenge for you this year? Well, it is the devil. Uh, Looking at those things you become attached to, looking at those things that are calling you that may not be really very good for you. A lot of things are just things that bedevil us, and we do them and we taste them and we like them and we judge them as not quite as bad as other people think, and we work our way through them. Other things we do are really hard on us and really burn our candles out at both ends and really ignite our senses of guilt and shame and fear. And so we have to understand that the things that we attach ourselves to may be things that are driving our fire to either be too hot and too impassioned and bring hard things to us, or too cold. Where's the will to not taste anything because you're afraid of being tempted by the devil and being tempted by things that might be bad for you? So there's a hotness and a coldness that is both the factor of the devil in this. So your challenge is to learn how to balance your fire, temper your fire, temperance in all things, including temperance. So it's about how much energy you're willing to give away to those things that may not be serving you, and are you looking at the things that really do serve you and serve humanity, that might be really wanting you to be followed by you willfully. So what's your action to take? Well, it's the deer. It's to look at things gently. It's to love yourself gently and to understand you're, like everyone, on the path to your own enlightenment. And what you do is perfect. And what you do is going to be healing in the long run. And even if you fall into some traps, and even if you fall into some dangers, that's okay. You can be kind to yourself. You can love yourself. You can learn how to forgive yourself. You can learn how to love others who are practicing the same thing. You don't have to fear so much the connections that are there to support you, the connections that are there to love you, the connections that are there to offer you gentleness in your pursuit of your passion. And the deer wants to just be gentle, knows when to run when it needs to run, knows when it needs to watch when it needs to watch, knows how to be aware and protective of itself. So bringing this kind of openness and awareness and gentleness to the things around you will help you to tame some of the fires that maybe push you into things that you don't really need to do and that could hurt you more this year. So be gentle on yourself. Ride yourself with a little bit of forgiveness and a little bit of welcoming and a little bit of introspection. It allows you to look more deeply at some of your old pains and bring them to better places within you so they're not eating you and burning you alive. So where does this all lead? This leads to this card, a soul card, which has no interpretation. And this is a card that talks about doesn't really matter what's going on outside of you. You know, the rains may be coming and the sun might not be shining, and you might be pleading to some might be pleading to the heavens to give us some refuge or give us some light. But if your own inner light is shining bright, if your own flame of passion is purposeful, is holy, is sacred, even just in the pursuit of yourself and balancing your own fires, then you are a radiant light, and you are a light that other people will look to, and you are a light that other people will let them shine on them from you, and you will be able to give and receive more clearly and more cleanly, and understand that you can change your attitude about everything that's around you, and you can be a bright and shining light that's full of power and full of grace and full of joy and full of excitement about being, and understand that you don't necessarily need to take all these very difficult and challenging paths to find yourself. A little at a time, shining a little light a little at a time on some of your pain allows you to be the deer, allows you to be gentle, allows you to sustain your flame and not burn yourself out, trying to push yourself to be so healed and clean that you're a saint, or trying to push yourself to be not such a martyr and give yourself away to all these different things that call you a victim. So blessed be. It's a holy journey. Shine brightly.